At Arizona State University, we're bringing world-class education from our globally acclaimed faculty to you. Ranked #1 in innovation for 10 consecutive years and #2 among public universities for employability. ASU isn't just ahead of the curve, it's creating new paths to success. Earn your degree from the nation's most innovative university. Online, that's a degree better. Explore more than 300 undergraduate, graduate, and certificate programs at asuonline.asu.edu.
Don't miss out. One OK Rock is storming the Armory with their high voltage performance. Be there for an epic night of rock on June 7th with special guest Stand Atlantic. Check out our contest page to see how you can win your way in. That's KFAN.com. Keyword contest to enter today.
Couple 13-14 past. We call it Program Password. He's 10-B. He'll be the host. Little B and myself, the common man. Excited and delighted to be joined by Kevin Falness of the Wild and Paul Charchian of Fantasy
Wild
Football.
Radio Network, you should specify. Yeah, he didn't play for the Wild.
Did I say played for the Wild?
I
You
hope
said
not.
of the Wild.
Oh, I think people probably read through that for sure.
He works closely with the Wild.
There you go.
And then, of course, there's Paul Charchian of Fantasy Football fame. How are you guys doing? Thanks for coming in.
I think excited and delighted. That might be a bit much. I dial that back a little bit.
We're okay with you guys being. Yeah, nice seeing you guys. It's okay. We're okay with you being here.
Exactly. Now, are you going to watch the Super Bowl?
Oh, yes, I will watch.
You will watch Super Bowl,
but I'm not a go. See, it probably, my the image people have of me how I watch sports. I don't like going to Super Bowl parties because I like watching the game. The parties are too distracting, and Peter hooting and hollering, and they're talking to you.
Well, you're going to the wrong parties.
No, I don't want to go to a party. I want to watch the game and the commercials. Nobody talk to me.
Yeah.
There should be, in every Super Bowl party, there should be 2 TVs. One is for the casuals near the kitchen.
Oh, I see.
That's
right?
smart.
So,
Yeah.
and that's where, because the kitchen's always the buzz where the casual people are anyway, and that's so. Then there's the second TV for the people who really want to take in the game
Good
and
idea.
the commercials, and they don't want people talking about school and kids and everything else through the whole
I
thing.
guess that makes sense.
If you do not have the ability to have 2 separated televisions, do not host.
Don't host.
Do not host.
I do. I will say, though, I still do like being all by myself, locked in on the game, and that's the way I like to watch them. I do.
Well, on behalf of the rest of us that might be at a Super Bowl party you could show up with, we appreciate you staying at home.
Yeah, very good. Thank you very much.
Would there be anything worse for you than being a credentialed Super Bowl
Oh, I did it
journalist?
once. Yeah, I would
Which
never
one?
want to do.
You hated it,
was
right?
the one that was here, 91. When it was
91?
Yeah, when it was Buffalo against Washington.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, well, and
Metrodome.
here's what was amazing. I'm working at the Forest Lake radio station. Just, it's fringe market. It's only broadcasting to that area. And all of a sudden, I decide, I don't know where I'm going to go. I'm going to try to apply for credentials to the World Series. I'm getting credentialed U.S. Open in 91.
Wow.
I got credentialed for the playoffs in the World Series and the big game. They were all here once. And I'm just like pinching myself because I'm cover reporter. They're really into it. I'm just like, I get to go to the game. Now, of course, the football media area, I mean, if you're big time, you were in the football press box.
Yes.
But if you weren't, you were up in the nosebleeds and you were sitting in a regular auxiliary. But it was still cool to be there. I loved it. Yeah, so I did all of that.
I was credentialed once. Not only was I not like in the main media area, I was not in the auxiliary nosebleed box.
In a shed.
Get this. My level of, for my credentialed media, I was under the field.
Oh, come on.
And had to watch it on a TV,
yes,
right?
watching it on a TV under the field. I didn't know there was such a thing as under the field. I assumed there was just dirt under these fields. No.
At that point, you probably wished you were at a Super Bowl party, even if it only had one TV.
Yes. At that point, I take it. Yes. This was Atlanta, like 99 or something. Couple things, if you don't mind. Couple of quick stories from this Atlanta. It was cold by Atlanta. Ideals of cold, right? So it's like 30 degrees or so. And they don't know what to do with 30 degrees. I clearly remember on the news. I'm back in my hotel room. It's the local news. They had a segment on how to wear a hat.
No, they did not.
How to put on and wear a hat. And then they transitioned from that into do not heat your house by bringing your grill in the house and starting your grill. Don't do that.
It's good advice.
Yes. And okay, one last thing on the Super Bowl and the weather. So I'm coming back late at night. You know, Atlanta's got those big highways that are like 6 lanes each way, right?
Correct.
And it's 11, 12 at night. And all of a sudden, I'm on this big highway, and it comes to a stop. Everybody stopped. And eventually, we stopped for a long time. And this is around a big sweeping curve in the highway. And eventually we start getting out of our cars and we're all just chatting with each other. And so then I'm like, you know what? I'm going to just walk around the bend. And I got to go walk like a quarter mile to get around the bend so I can maybe see what's up because nothing's moving. Turns out they're salting the road. A guy has a bucket and a shovel.
You're making that up.
God.
He's salting a 6-lane highway.
You gotta be kidding me.
By hand with a pail of salt and a hand shovel.
Astonishing.
Yes.
How long were you there then?
For the week leading up to the Super Bowl and then under the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but how long were you on standing still? Was that for a week as well?
It was about 2 hours.
Wow.
Yeah. During which, by the way, the big concrete medians that separate the 6 lanes from each other, 3 different times, these Atlanta people have no idea how to drive on icy conditions. Yeah. 3 different times, a car came sliding into the cement barricades, sparks flying everywhere as the car is going into the barricade and continuing past us.
Well,
yeah. It's
little bumper cars out there too.
It was little bumper cars.
Oh yeah, those. There's the media day stories. Well, I got one real quick. The capable Carl Allen, who I started here with at the KFAN doing weekends. He was working at the Forest Lake Station with me. He was also at 97 point whatever. Then they were playing rock and roll music. Right, he was doing overnight disc jockeying on the side. He got a press pass as well. Okay. Well, he was in a different auxiliary. I was in the football press pass. We want to watch the game together. So he just took his press pass, it was laminated, and he used some rubbing alcohol, changed his seating assignment to over where I was. And it was open because, it was Pittsburgh against Atlanta in the playoffs. And so all the media from both cities, they don't know who's going to win, so they all apply. Well, once Atlanta eliminated Pittsburgh, there were a bunch of seats open for Pittsburgh, so we got to go over there. But yeah, he just changed his seating assignment. It was pretty cool. Program password time, Tinneby. Let's go. Let's play.
Password. Come on, give the password. Give the password.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to play Progrum Password. Here's your host, the very average and plain looking Tenna B. Hey, thank you. Welcome to Program Password. As always, you can watch Program Password at KFAN.com/watch. This is your Program Password preview. Today it's Common and Lil B versus Paul Charchian and Kevin Falness. Common, you're one game under 500 after our loss last week. You're now 79 and 80 all time, but that 80 and 80 would be a nice little round record. Lil B, 85 and 66 all time.
Okay.
Wow. You're really good.
Played this a lot.
Really good, aren't you?
Yeah, she's very good.
The two of you as a team, you're 22 and 16 as teammates.
We're not
terrible.
We played well together.
Yeah.
How come I've never been allowed to play with Barb? I played against Barb like 8 times.
You'll have to ask the matchmaker
ask
over there.
You've never played with Kevin Falness. You got your wish.
Well, yes, because Mutz was not available. I wanted Kevin.
So I was thinking, Charch, because you are 10 and 3 all time.
Oh,
You have the 4th best record in the history of Program Password.
By winning percentage?
Yes, in winning percentage. You are a champion in 2023 of the Program Password Invitational, also in 2024.
And runner-up.
But I thought to myself, you've always had really good teammates to work with, right? You've had Corey Cove, you've had Greg Swedberg for a tournament.
Here it comes.
So we needed to find out, how good are you, Charch? So we placed you with Kevin Falness today.
Yes.
Why are you taking shots at my partner right now? We got to pump. I need to pump him up. I need the best Kevin I can get right now, and you're tearing him down.
Well, what I'm about to say is not shots. It's just facts. They're just statistics.
Okay.
Kevin is 4 and 12 all time.
You've won 4 times.
I have.
Yes.
Attaboy.
I have.
That's the 3rd worst winning percentage of all time in Program Password history.
I've got the New York Post headline. If you guys do lose, Falness falls again. What do you think?
Or no, you just have
like
it. Spell Falness, but with 2 L's.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Falness, yeah.
Also, Kevin,
stuff.
you come in on a 2-game losing streak. You
I do.
2-0. So
I do.
4
I'm
and
ready.
12 all time. Are we ready to play?
Let's play.
Please.
All right, let's begin with Charch and Lil B. If you guys got the iPad over there, if you two could take a look, please.
Yes, sir.
Where's my glass?
The password is line.
Is there somewhere I should be looking?
Could you guys see it?
No. Sorry. That's the. Okay.
Yep.
Aha.
All right, so then, Charch, you're going to be in charge of handing it over to Kevin next, but make sure it's flipped upside down so he can't see it. Mm-hmm. Lil B, of course, we are gentlemen on the show. We allow ladies to go first. You've got the option here. You want to go first or second?
I'll go first.
Oh.
All right, Lil B and Common for 10.
Dotted.
Line.
Wow. All right. That's a great clue.
Thank you.
Yes.
Kind of a layup.
Hey,
I'm just kidding.
Oh,
zip it, Falness.
you did answer
If I
very
would have said
quickly.
Maginot, would any of you have known?
No.
Hell is that?
Maginot line World War II.
I was thinking Mendoza line.
Well, that would work. Yeah.
That's another way.
Mendoza.
All right, Common and Lil B lead 10-0. Common and Falness. Take a look at the iPad. The password is where.
This is.
Were you thrown off?
No, this is so
Okay.
much better. Just the iPad's so
with
much better than the
iPads.
old days
Yeah.
of the up and down and the volume and all that stuff. And
A lot of controversy
yeah,
there, too.
yeah.
Falness, you're down 10 early. You've got the option here. What would you like to do? Also, take like a couple inches to your left if you could. Sit a little closer to Charch for
Yeah,
the sake
Falness.
of KFAN.
Give people what they want.
Yeah.
The money shot right here.
Falness, you have the option. What do you want to do, first or second?
We will go. I think we'll go first.
Very confident sounding. Falness and Charchian for 10.
Under.
Over.
Common and Lil B for 9.
Tupper.
Where?
Should have went second.
She was a good clue, but I would have said Tupper.
It's a good clue. I was asking myself, did he use enough inflection?
No,
He
I
did.
did.
I knew it right
didn't
away.
use inflection.
Yeah, you did a good job,
Charch,
Falness.
you got to
Thank
coach
you.
him up a little bit.
Yeah.
10 to be, maybe Charch really isn't that good.
He
Well, we're
ain't
gonna
Corey
find out.
Cove, is he, Charch? 19-0. Common and Lil B have the lead. Charch and Lil B, take a look at the iPad. The password is act. All right, Charch, you're down 19 points. The option is on you. What would you like to do here, first or second?
Second.
All right, Lil B and Common for 10.
Portray.
Act.
Wow. It's like you were searching for that one, Lil B, and you came up with it last second.
I did.
Very good.
That's
Well
exactly
done.
what happened.
Can we go back to Super Bowl stories?
We're going to have some time to fill here shortly, so we'll do that in a little bit. 29-0. Common and Lil B. I'm guessing, Charch, you've never been down 29 points in the history of Program Password.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
All right,
But
Common.
in fairness, we haven't even had a chance
We've
at
had
two
one
of
guess.
them. So, yeah.
Well, that is incorrect because
I passed.
You've had the option on the last
That's
two.
true.
Common and Falness. Take a look at the iPad. The password is honey. All right, Kevin. The comeback starts now. You have the option. You're down 29 points. You got to move back to your left again a little bit, please. Get a little closer to Charch. Thank you. What would you like to do, first or second?
We're going to go first.
Okay.
All right, Falness and Charch for 10.
Suckle.
Honey.
Yes.
Bang, right there.
Nicely done.
See?
Nicely done. Perfect clue.
I would have never gotten honey off a suckle. I don't even get the. But that's.
What else would you go with, though?
How many things can you suckle? And that we can say
Well, okay.
on the
I
radio.
guess.
It's a limited
I would
list.
Never. That was wonderful. I mean, but I would never. He would have said suckle
Falness
to me. I would
comes
have
up
said,
with
I beg your
two.
pardon.
He comes up with two interesting clues every single game he plays.
By the way, just so we know, someone said Tupper is not a word. I just Googled it. It said Tupper as a name. It may refer to the name of a company or a place. So
There you
Tupper
go.
is a word.
It doesn't have to be a word, right?
Well, it's got to be a
it's
word.
gotta-
Unless
it
it's like a
has to
brand
be a
name.
word.
It has to be a word.
If
Yes.
it's a brand name, we allow that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Tupper.
There's a lot of unspoken rules in this game that I do not know.
Yes.
That's the beauty of it.
Yes.
We're like the NFL. We can choose if we want the Chiefs to win.
Correct.
29-10, Common and Lil B have the lead. Charch and Lil B. Take a look at the iPad. The password is patch. All right, Charch, you're down 19. You can make this a one-possession game here. You have the option. You want to go first or second? No, you got to slide back to your right.
I know.
He's thinking.
Let the people see you pondering.
Yeah.
5 seconds.
We're going to go first on this one.
All right, Charch and Falness for 10.
Paw.
I don't even have a guess.
Is that
How would that not be 2 words?
is that someone's name or something? 'Cause I don't even know if it's an illegal clue.
Yeah, well, I don't know if I want to challenge it because if we challenge we're wrong.
If you challenge and you're wrong, then you lose the points. So,
just don't.
all right, no challenge. Lil B in Common for 9.
Cabbage.
Patch.
What's paw?
Yeah, there's a saying about a paw patch, and I was
I'm very familiar with it.
yeah, the old paw patch, and I was thinking. Maybe, because you and I are in the same age range.
We are.
Maybe it would,
but,
yeah.
We're not in the same galaxy when you talk about IQs, and that's the problem.
Well, no, that's not.
I guess you also could have argued you were saying pawpaw, like in PAPA.
Papa, yes.
So you could have gotten away with it, I guess.
PAW.
Yeah.
But yeah. It was a calculated risk.
That was a terrible clue.
Had I thought it probably was. Had I thought of Cabbage Patch, I would have done that.
That was really
Cove
good.
would have gotten
That was
it.
good.
Cove would have answered it correctly.
Here we go.
38-10, Common and Lil B have the lead. Common and Falness. Take a look at the iPad,
And think
please.
about as much talking as we did to start. We're still
on time.
yeah.
It's going quickly. Common and Falness with the iPad. The password is Spike. All right, Kevin, down 28. You'll have the option for a while here now. You have the option. You want to go first or second?
First.
Oh, that sounds a little more confident. I like that. Falness and Charch for 10.
Volleyball?
Spike?
Wow.
Oh, yes.
Nicely done.
That's what I was going to do, too. I was hoping he might miss that. I was going to say nail, and then you would have had it, but that was a great
railroad,
response. Well done.
There's some options, though, with volleyball. You get
I know.
multiple
Yeah.
answers.
That's it.
Upset Spike.
Court. Yeah.
All right, 38-20, Common and Lil B with an 18-point lead. Charch and Lil B. Take a look at the iPad. The password is aid. Charch, once again, you have the option. You can make this a one-possession game here. First or second, Paul?
Second.
All right, Lil B and Common for 10.
Band.
Aid.
Wow. You two are on fire.
You're on fire today.
I had Band-Aid and First Aid, and I'm thinking to myself, they're too ambiguous for somebody to nail it on the first try, and then we'll sweep up with the second.
Bad decision not to go first.
No. It's blown twice. It's blown up in my face.
Where are we at?
It's 48-20. Common will be with the lead at halftime. As always, you can watch the second half at Program Pass at KFAN.com/watch.
Back with more after this.
At Arizona State University, we're bringing world-class education from our globally acclaimed faculty to you. Ranked #1 in innovation for 10 consecutive years and #2 among public universities for employability. ASU isn't just ahead of the curve, it's creating new paths to success. Earn your degree from the nation's most innovative university. Online, that's a degree better. Explore more than 300 undergraduate, graduate, and certificate programs at asuonline.asu.edu.
Host of the Bad Friends podcast and comedian Andrew Santino is coming to the Pantages Theater this month. Tickets for the 9:30 p.m. show on the 21st are still available. For full details, head over to KFAN.com. Keyword calendar.
Couple 13-14 pass. We're in the midst of program password as we get ready to ring in the 2 o'clock hour. I'm Common. Tenby's the host. Timmy, where are we at here right now as we get ready for the second half of Program Password?
Yeah, Common and Lil B lead Paul Charchian and Kevin Falness 48-20. As always, we played 80. And as always, you can watch the second half of Program Password at KFAN.com/watch. Just want to give a big thanks to Zach Halverson and Nick Madden for allowing that to happen every single week for all their hard work.
Zacco and Nico.
Falness.
Yes.
Oh, for what now? Why would I say something like you've won before? You've won. Why does everybody want to pick on you?
Falness, haven't you and I won together?
Yeah.
We played really well that time.
I'm not Muss. Muss is terrible. I'm a step above
trash.
Muss.
Yeah, he's trash.
I don't put it on my resume, but it's a fact.
Kevin has been the better of the two of us so far.
No, he can play.
He's done.
He
well,
can
now
play.
I get honeysuckle. I get
Suckle. Suckle was brilliant.
What'd you do? Look it up during the break or
but
what?
when I put the two together, when I put honey before that, oh yeah, I've heard Honeysuckle Rose. It's a song even from the olden days, and then I got it.
From the olden days.
But if I would have just heard
Suckle.
I just the first thing
Coming out of his mouth, it always sounds weird.
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought honey, but that was a great clue, and I know why you got it. So anyway, there we go.
We ready to play?
Let's play.
Like I said, 48-20, Common and Lil B with the lead. We need Common and Falness. You two need to take a look at the iPad, please. The password is dodgeball. All right, Falness, you're down 28. It's time to make a run. Time for the comeback. You have the option. You want to go first or second?
We'll go second.
All right, Common and Lil B for 10.
Trench.
Ditch.
Falness and Charch for 9.
Stiller.
Ben?
Common and Lil B for 8.
Game.
I don't know.
Falness and Charch for 7.
Movie.
Common and Lil B for 6.
Avoid.
Dodge.
One chance to change it.
Dodger?
That was a long bell. That was a long buzzer.
Falness and Charch, what do we have for 5?
Movie.
Dodgeball.
Bang.
Oh. I didn't think that was one word.
Yeah, when I saw it, I didn't either, but he did. So yeah.
What did
Great film.
Trench?
I don't know where trench was.
Trench is also it's similar to dodgeball with slightly different rules. We played it in, I'm an old school elementary kid. Yeah.
Okay.
It's Boomer game, but it's similar to dodgeball.
I have heard that.
All right, 48-25. Common and Lil B still have the lead. Charch and Lil B, take a look at the iPad. The password is foam. All right, Charch, down 23. The option is yours. What would you like to do here, first or second?
We're going to go first.
Sounds very confident. Charch and Falness for 10.
Suds.
Soap.
Lil B and Common for 9.
Bubbles.
Foam.
That would have been my second guess.
All right. Oh, were you going to say something, Common?
When they get that first one coming out of break, you got to stop them because a lot of times there's momentum. They'll get 2 or 3 in a row, and the next thing you know, you're backpedaling.
Yeah.
So that was good to get that one. Well done.
We can't have them getting haughty.
No, exactly.
All right, 57-25. Common, Lil B, you're 23 points away from a victory.
Is that right?
Common and Falness, take a look at the iPad. The password is chime. All right, Kevin, if my math is correct, you're down 32 points.
Oh, that's it?
The option is yours. What would you like to do, first or second?
We're going to go first.
All right, Falness and Charch for 10.
Wind.
The hell?
Common and Lil B for 9.
Ring.
Fire.
Falness and Charch for 8.
Bell.
Common and Lil B for 7.
Tinkle.
Falness and Charch for 6.
What's happening?
Ding.
Bell?
Common and Lil B for 5.
Win.
Ring? What is happening?
We're just giving each other's clues back to each other.
All right, last one. Falness and Charch for 4.
Don't sing anymore.
Clink.
Oh, my God.
My best clues are gone. That's all I
That
got.
was brilliant.
I didn't hear
like
what
a
Charch
bag
said.
of cats.
Wind chime.
Chime was the correct answer.
I don't know what else to say for chime.
I don't either.
Oh, xylophone.
I thought you guys are pretty good.
Xylophone.
I thought wind.
Yeah, Wind was really good.
No, yeah, keep doing that.
No, I loved it. Wind. I thought he was going to get it. I thought he was going to get 10 points. I really did.
When you were first, I'm like, I can't believe he's going first on it. And then it was a brilliant clue.
Yeah.
All right, still 57-25. Charch and Lil B. Take a look at the iPad. The password is fuel. All right, Charch, still down 32. You still have the option.
Yeah, first.
And he's going to go first. Charch and Falness for 10.
Accelerant.
Propel.
Lil B and Common for 9.
Gas.
Fuel.
Oh, wrong button. There we go.
You know what I wanted?
That's a great clue. I'm sorry,
You
Charch.
know what I wanted to say?
You have room to play with. You should have.
Yeah, you could have.
No.
All right, Common will be your 14 points away from a win. It is now 66-25. Just think, Falness, you're down 41 points with one of the greatest program password players of all time as your teammates. Common and Falness. Take a look at the iPad. The password is robot.
I don't know why you cut our mics while they're looking at the clues. Are you worried that
I'm not. Well, your mics are so you can still be heard.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You're just not hearing me
So that
talk.
we can't hear the word.
You can't hear me talk.
Well, yeah, but you're not saying the answer anyway. Oh, you're saying
yeah,
it's
it's going in the air.
Of course. Everyone listening can hear it.
It's for the people.
Yes. Got you.
Falness.
Got you.
Down 41. You got the option. What do you want to do here? First or second?
We're going to go first.
All right. To get back on track, Falness and Charch for 10.
Machine.
Robot. Yeah. Nicely done. That's really right there.
Because I don't
How
know
about that?
If you would have passed, I don't know what I would have done. Well, but the way you said it was...
It was all the way you say. If you had said machine, I could have gone anywhere.
Yeah, I know. Right.
Well
what
done.
What were you going to do?
I don't know what I would have done.
Right.
I don't know what I would have done. I was glad you went first.
This whole acting thing, I'm not digging it.
No, you're really good. That was
Very outside
great.
my comfort zone.
Dude, that was fantastic.
Have you ever considered doing Shakespeare?
I've considered it a lot. And I'm not.
66-35. Common and Lil B have the lead. Charch and Lil B. Take a look at the iPad. The password is tune. All right, Charch, you're down 31. You can make it a little scary here. Get them biting their fingernails a little bit. If you can get this correct answer, you have the option. You want to go first or second? Five seconds.
Second.
Just got that in. Lil B and Common for 10.
Harmony.
Oh, sorry. Oh.
Charch and Falness for 9.
Dial.
Choir.
Lil B and after dial, you came up with choir?
No, I didn't have anything to correlate the two.
Lil B and Common for 8.
Guitar.
Chord.
Charch and Falness for 7.
Auto.
Tune.
There you go. Nice. Very good.
good clue.
That's really good.
That's a good clue.
You should have had it sound like an auto tune, though, like Falness would have.
Auto. Then I would have said mobile.
For the first time in this game, Charch and Falness have won 2 consecutive points.
Is that right?
And it's now 66-42. Ooh. We got ourselves a little bit of a game.
You're not going to double.
Come on,
up?
Common.
Common and Falness for 10. Or excuse me, Common and Falness. Look at the iPad, please. The password is nickel.
Oh,
all right, Falness.
Falness is making a
You
face.
can make this interesting here. You got the option. You want to go first or second? 5 seconds.
We're going to go first.
Oh, wow. Falness and Charch for 10.
Photograph.
Picture.
Common and Lil B for 9.
Band.
Nickelback.
One chance to change it.
Nickel. What's nickel? Is it? Okay.
I did not know Photograph was a Nickelback song.
I am proud not to know. Wasn't that the name of an REO Speedwagon song in the 70s?
I don't think
This is
so.
a brilliant impression, Falness.
Yeah, Falness.
Not
can you
comfortable
sing?
with that at all. No, I can't sing.
Ringo Starr also did a song called Photograph.
3 clues in a row. Nice.
I thought we were that same age that Nickelback would be relatively easy.
You have not heard.
Pretty proud
Charch
not to have
taste in
listened to
music.
any.
Well,
any
that's
Nickelback.
true. You know,
It's got words and lyrics in it. He doesn't like
for
it.
starters.
Good point.
Here's where we're at. Common and Lil B, you have 75 points. So any correct answer that is 5 or more, you are victorious.
All 5 or more?
Charch Charch and Falness, you are at 42. Charch and Lil B, take a look at the iPad. The password is Glacier. All right, Charch down 33. The option is yours. You want to go first or second?
I think we better control our own destiny here.
Going first? Mm-hmm. All right, Charch and Falness for 10.
Iceberg.
Titanic.
That's very appropriate.
Fair guess. Fair
Lil
guess.
B and Common for 9 in the win.
Rock.
Glacier.
Ball game.
It was the right clue. Sorry.
But it was vague enough that it would have been very hard to get.
Falness, you may have lost, but on the bright side, I think you passed an audition to sing with the Blenders.
Yes. I look forward to it.
Very good.
Yes.
Yeah, he could sing.
He can sing.
I'm not going to sing.
I thought you were
can barely
very
play this
good
game.
today.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Yeah,
you were great.
Well, it was fun. And the best part, I say this to everybody. I just like if it's fun. You guys are both very good participants. You're good at the game, and you guys have fun.
This is what you say to somebody when you score 40 more points than they
You
scored.
got a good personality.
Yeah, we just got the participation ribbon.
You're right. I guess it sounded like that, but I say that to everybody when they come in here. Yeah, that's why we have you back, because you guys do a nice job of entertaining the audience. Lil B, thanks.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it. We'll see you on the side of the break. Tenneby's got a keyword though.
I sure do. The fan wants to give you a shot to put $1,000 in your hand with our national cash contest. Just enter the keyword cash at KFAN.com now for a shot of winning. The keyword is cash. Enter now at KFAN.com.